Bump it up just a hair.
Okay.
There we go. Now, does that sound like everybody's getting blown away?
No.
Oh,
that
we can
sounds
actually
good to me.
hear you.
Yeah.
You can hear me.
Yeah,
I'm
over
gonna
the
turn
music.
chat room on next to Steve so he can look at it and tell us how everybody's fucking up. This is Mayhem's Amigos After Dark. I'm TJ. That's Adam. There's Fat 420, and he had a visitor this weekend. And, of course, we have the man who was not on the Epstein list, The Stain.
Are you sure about that?
Pretty sure.
That's why it was lost.
You weren't on Epstein's list, were you?
Mhm.
Steve,
Never know.
you didn't visit Epstein's
Because
Island.
this is the same guy that sits in the parking lot across from a school eating a bucket of chicken.
Man, I got to tell you what, it's just been a wild week this week. We have so much to get done around here, and we've got 2 weeks to knock it out.
Wow.
We've got to clean out the building here, get everything moved into it, get things moved into a container, get everything locked down, and we've got to have everything finished up on the house and the shop. We've got to have all of that done in 2 weeks, so we'll be set to send Riley back up north. And
Right.
if it's not done, then the following weekend, win, lose, or draw, I'm going to have to drive him back.
Right.
I mean,
So basically, what you're saying, you need to get all this shit done while your kid's here.
I got to get all of it done while he's here, or I have to take where I had plans to be at a funeral that weekend. I've got to throw that out the window and the trip that I had planned, take that money, and I've got to drive him up there, find a place to crash for a few hours, get back up, get my ass back down here so I can go back to work.
Well, I got a couch.
I may have to take you up on that.
Because I mean, you just have to dodge kids.
I mean, that's where I'm at. And it would be like leaving on Thursday the 31st so I can have him up there, crash a night, get up on Saturday the 2nd and haul ass
Ty?
back.
Yeah, right.
How's it going, Ty?
What's up?
So, I mean, and, you know, this was something that here's where it really bugs me, right? Everything was set up to be done. All of this was set up to be done back in April, but we have had no help. So it's me and my uncle trying to take care of all of this. For everybody else, I'm getting nothing out of it. I'm getting absolutely nothing out of it. My mom and my uncles are getting something out of this.
Okay.
But we've got to have it done so, you know, Riley can at least get home.
Right.
One way or another. Now, if we can get all of this done in the next 2 weeks and have it ready to go and have everything on the market and done, then he will go back up at the end of July, and I don't have to go myself. You know, I will be able to carry through with my plans that I had set. However, if we don't have it done and my uncle has to stay down here to get everything wrapped up, I have to take him back.
Oh, shit.
Because he's got school starting soon.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I am pushing. I'm going to have to do his school shopping pretty much after we're done working both Saturday and Sunday to get all his school supplies together so he's ready to go back. And then the following weekend is his school close. I've got to get that done.
Ouch.
You know, I've got a bunch of things I've got to get done, but now I got to push it back to get the other stuff done so I'm free of the and it is my obligation as a parent, but my uncle told me he would help, but we've got to have this stuff done.
Yeah.
And you know, it's just wow. Ty is saying that he's just loving 10-hour days because he was moved from his original position because his boss says he's wasting his talents where he was. So now he's in subassembly where he's building housings and putting bushings and bearings in, and his boss said that's where he needed to be.
Oh, great.
I work 10-hour days, Ty, and I'll tell you what, I would rather work 4 10s than 5 8s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It really, that is a load off of me.
Well, because really, if you think about it, those last 2 hours fly by.
Oh, on the 10-hour days?
Yeah.
Yeah, they really do.
Yeah, once you get to 8 hours, fucking 10 ain't nothing.
One of the things I really need done this week, I wish Steve was here. I'd go ahead and put him right on that cub and go, here, mow.
Oh, I'd love to do that too.
I'd put him on that cub, make sure he had a pound of weed for doing it.
Oh, I don't need that much.
And
I'll take a quarter and a 24 pack of Yingling.
Miller Lite,
Am I hearing our resident stoners say no to a pound of weed? No,
Well,
I'll take
that's
less.
a lot.
I'll take less.
Corey said he loves his 10-hour shifts. Yeah, I do too. I mean, it's but no, so I've got to get mowing and trimming done tomorrow. First thing Saturday morning, I'm out here in the outbuilding, and I'm pulling garbage and crap out and bagging it into contractors' bags and getting it set off to the side so it can go into the dumpster or whatever.
Right.
Then we've got to move my new AC heat pump out, get it over here by the coach so I can get ready to put it up top. We've got to move out my motorcycles. We've got old lumber to come out. We've got cars that got to be moved around. We got things that need to be stacked up in there, tools that need to be moved around and put away. We've got to get it organized. Once that's done, then we could start moving everything out from the shop into this building, okay?
That's cool, Ty.
There you go. Only been training for a day and a half and already built most of one housing, and his boss was impressed. That is awesome, Ty.
Yep.
So we've got to do all of that. Then we get everything moved in from the shop. Then we've got to get what John's keeping from the house moved in out here as well and put away. Then he is going to be setting everything up in this little camper over here that's next door to me.
Okay.
After that's all said and done and we've got everything listed on the market and ready to go, we pull the trigger. He loads up Riley. He loads up everything that he's got left, and up north he goes. All right, so Corey says that he works nights, so he has almost a half a day off on his first day back because he doesn't go in until 4 p.m.
Oh.
Okay.
That was the nice thing about nights is, like, you've kind of felt like you had that extra day off. Yeah, honestly. But after a certain amount of time, I got the feeling where it didn't feel like it. But working for FedEx and working nights, I mean, they worked me like a dog.
Yeah,
right. I remember those.
And I did not feel like I had time off at all because
I remember getting calls from you at 10, 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Just wanting to talk just so you can stay awake. And
yeah.
Well, and then when they started splitting days off all the time. Yeah. Oh, man, that killed me because I felt like I didn't have a day off at all. Because I'd get off of work one morning and then I'd have a night off, but then I'd have to get some more sleep and go back in the next night. And it's like, geez.
Or when they work in overnight and then they work you a morning the day after your day off.
Right.
Motherfuckers are making me tired just talking about it.
Right.
I know, right?
No
and
kidding.
Ty's right. I felt the same way Ty did because Ty says right here that he felt like on thirds he slept his first day away off, and I really felt the same way. But then I'd be off that day, I'd sleep it off, and come back, and then I'd have to go back in the next night. I was getting beat down.
Right.
Working night shift to me is a young man's game, and let's face it, I'm not that young anymore.
Oh yeah, I loved working thirds when I was younger, and now, yeah, I wouldn't want to.
Oh, my favorite shift when I was younger was second.
Oh, yeah. I
hated seconds because I missed races and I also missed going to bars and seeing bands and stuff. So,
and that was just it. Like, I was in Bloomington Normal when I was working second, so I loved it because then what I would do is I got to sleep in every day, and then when I got up, it was time. I get up, have a decent breakfast, get cleaned up, run some errands, go to work my shift. I'd get off of work in time to still hit the bars before bar close.
Yep.
And my shift on second was 2 to 10.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
don't
then you
mind
only
that
had to
kind
do
of
that
shift.
Monday through Friday.
Well, if my
So-
seconds were that, then yeah, I wouldn't mind it. My mind was like basically 3 to 11 or 4 to midnight, and it's like by the time
Oh,
you get
4 to
out, you're
midnight,
so tired you don't have time to go to a
Yeah.
bar or anything.
Yeah. I
All right,
agree
so
100%.
Ty's saying that now that he's on days, that's made his wife and son happy. And Corey says that he gets his 3 days off in a row and only work extra off work OT shift. Okay, I have no clue what the latter part of that meant.
Odor.
We're overtime shift.
Oh,
Work
overtime work.
shift.
Only work overtime.
On is that
Only work extra if it's an work at overtime shift, I guess.
yeah. That's what it
But I
sounds
mean,
like.
here's the proof. Like, you guys remember when I had mustache and goatee all the time, right?
No.
Well, I decided to grow it back. Now look at this. You see that? Look at that gray in there.
It looks like
Just say-
Scott Tenorman's pubes.
Kind of looks like it right now, right?
Looks like you've been at the races and you got dirt on your face.
That could be it too.
Right,
Yeah.
that too, yeah.
Looks like I went down on the wrong side of a pit lizard.
Oh,
You can't have
yeah.
you can't have a porn stash like I got right here.
You give it about another week and it'll be back in. But I'm telling you what, it's gray as shit. And I'm
Well,
watching
hey.
it grow back. And I'm like, holy crap! I forgot how gray that was. Why?
You gotta remember, gray hair is a sign of wisdom. So
Well, I got talked into it, and then it's like, oh yeah, silver fox. I'm like, oh bullshit. Show me somebody that's going to look at me and think that I'm a fox other than Steve.
Why did you say I would say that? I didn't say that.
Ty says he only works overtime on Fridays, and they can't force him in on Saturday or Sunday. So either way, he's going to get 2 days.
Oh, that's fucking
There you
good.
go.
That's
right.
Yep.
So basically, Monday through Friday, he works his 40, and then if there's any overtime, it's Friday.
Right. Well, I guess
Nice.
somebody else would think I'm a fox, but that guy falls asleep all the time, you know?
Well,
Well-
I think he thinks you're a jackass, but
Oh, that might be it.
I don't know. If he thinks you're a fox and he's sleeping, maybe he's doing things to you in his dreams.
Ew. I don't want to think about
Just
that.
saying.
he might be thinking that he's in the hot tub with you, giving you a handy. instead
Ah,
of
hell
Steve.
no.
Or maybe he's hoping he finds you stuck in a dryer.
Steve always imagined me giving him a handy. I'm like, no, that's not going to happen. You know, these are pretty calloused hands, you know.
Steve's just there laughing his ass off.
Ladies, there you go. There's the face of innocence.
Yep.
He'd be happy to bring you home and introduce you to his couch.
Yep.
And if you've got if you have soft hands, ladies,
Oh,
this man would be happy
long
to.
hair. Long hair, too. I don't want no woman whose hair is long, no shorter than mine. It's like Hank Williams Jr. said. Oh, yeah.
Ty says that, Ty says that on the security camera they caught Fat 420 in his moo.
Well, here's what it is back when I was about 150 pounds heavier,
Yeah,
I wanted to get, the wife beaters that I can fit in, so that way in summertime I won't sweat my ass off, right?
right.
So
Right.
I got a 6XLT. But now since I lost that 150 pounds, as you can see,
Uh-oh.
it's like
It is a moo.
it's so huge that it goes down to where it looks like it's a
So 420, what is it like to have a nightgown?
It's actually nice because I can go free balling a lot more and not get in trouble.
So
with
he's
it.
probably going to tell you it's very freeing.
Yeah, I can go outside. I can go outside and check the mail, and no one will know the wiser.
You can get some fresh air on dem nuts.
Exactly.
Walk outside and check the mail.
Walk outside, go next door, and find a hot Asian chick.
There you go.
He's just
There you
going
go.
outside to check the box.
Woo!
Steve says he's the saint in the Church of Mayhem. Ty says he was hoping that 420 wasn't naked under there.
No, I had shorts on.
Found
I
out.
had shorts on because I had to get out earlier.
Now, both Steve and 420, to let everybody know, they're both on a weight loss journey. Now, 420, you've taken off how much since you've been working on this?
Well, it should be more, but I was 2 years ago. I was 480, and now I'm down to 340.
Awesome.
Damn,
Yeah, that's 140 pounds right there.
that's a hell of a drop.
This past couple months, it's been hard, but mainly because of stress from moving and everything. So I been
You kind of plateaued a little bit.
Yeah, but it'll get better now that I'm kind of quieting down here and everything's
Right.
cool and
Now
so,
you're settling in.
settling in. So yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
Steve, you started this, what, just a couple months back, right? Steve, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, your weight loss.
Oh,
You know, you started that.
I
What,
thought you're still talking about 420.
no, I said,
Yeah.
Steve, you started this, what, a couple months
Oh.
ago?
Approximately 4 months ago, yes.
Okay, and
4 months ago.
how far down are you now from when you started?
Let's see. I started out at 475, and now I'm at 356. So you all do
Hell,
that.
yeah.
Nice, man. Nice.
Nice.
Man, I
Maybe
can't wait to
down
see
more.
I can't wait to
but-
see both of you guys hit the 200s.
I know my balls hang better now.
Oh, Jesus.
Right?
They dangle better now. Oh, that feels
Right.
so much better. They don't all pinched up in there. Yeah.
So that way, when you're getting her from behind, and you can feel your ball slap against
Oh,
her ass,
God.
right?
Oh, yeah.
By the way, we did. Adam did a little research from Sunday's show and found out what happened to our Facebook feed and why we were booted off. And it was our discussion, and Steve saying where his lines were at, and we're not going to repeat them right now. But
Oh.
where the lines were at, then they booted us off for content. So,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For shit's sake.
oh, I
Right.
was
That's
Just
crazy.
Or as Adam says, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
no shit, right? Ty says, great job, you guys. You keep it up. And I'm really, you guys are both my friends. I'm happy you're taking the weight off. You're trying to make it longer. Don't worry. Adam might take some of it on.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Been.
But Adam's got like 8 kids he's got to keep up with.
Exactly.
So-
Yeah. Yeah. You got to run after your kids. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, the one I feel the most sorry for when it comes to kids, let's be honest about it, is Rhino.
Right?
Dude,
Does he have
I
like
feel
12 now or something like that?
I
Oh,
feel so sorry for Rhino because how old is he, Steve?
My
48.
age.
48.
Yeah, he's my age.
48. 48
Wow.
with a newborn.
8 months old. He's 8 months
well,
old.
Okay, and
Same difference. Trust me.
Still.
Same difference.
you're still changing diapers.
Yeah. Yeah. And
I
he's going to be a grandpa, too.
I am 3 years younger than Rhino. I am grandpa now, and my youngest one is 13. I'm actually staring down the barrel of having all
Oh,
of my
shit.
kids out of the house.
He
I'll
got
be-
15, 2 13s, 12, 7, 8
Right.
months.
And then an 8-month-old at 48.
Uh-huh.
Listen, I'm
Well,
the youngest one on the
the
show.
thing is, I've known Rhino for over 20 years, right?
Right.
And if you hear the story of how we all know how he got him.
Well, yeah,
What I'm
no
saying
kidding.
is how he became the sole parent.
Right.
You'll understand why he has that many.
Right. Yeah.
But that's him to discuss. So
Ty says on another sorrow note, with them trying to get the Peoria house 100% ready for 420 and remodeling the house for them in Eureka and a baby on the way, may have to scrap the racing this year and start fresh next year.
Oh,
You'd like to get out maybe once or twice this year, but that depends on help and scheduling.
Okay. Well,
Actually,
we have two
Ty,
racing experts right here on the show. I mean,
Yeah, Ty, I'm going to be
it's
very
Ty.
honest with you. With everything I've got going on this year and trying to get done, your sponsorship would be better for me to be able to sponsor you next year, and then I can have it set aside and you got it and you're ready.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate
it gives them. It also gives them time to find someone that actually can put the actual logos up instead of
Right, that would be great. Because I'd really love to see the actual logo on the car. But yeah, that's
one
where
on
I'm
each
at,
side of the sail panels would be like perfect.
And I get it. Okay, like my coach, I'm trying to get my coach completely done and ready and runnable. Like I want to bring this big bastard up there next year. He says he's only putting numbers on the car for this year.
Oh,
Right.
Yeah.
So not even pit stop is going on there, you guys.
Yeah, it's all good.
But, like I said, I want to get this thing running. And then depending on where I'm at, when my uncle gets back from up north, then I'm going to know where I'm at on what I owe on this. Okay. And I'm planning on having a Harley paid off next year or very soon, very early next year.
Right.
Corey says he has a cousin that couldn't have kids. They just had one. She's 40. Her husband's 58 with an 8-month-old.
Wow.
Steve, could you imagine that? Having an 8-month-old at your age?
No.
Oof.
If you're having an 8-month-old at that age, it better be a grandson or a granddaughter.
No shit.
Now, there's a guy who is a part of the American Legion up there that I met at a convention, right?
Right.
He was 68 years old with a newborn. 68.
Ooh.
I'm like, you're going to be dead by the time that kid graduates high school.
Yeah.
My older brother, he's 10 years older than me. He had his last kid when he turned 50.
Screw that. No. All right. So kind of getting back to point, like I'm trying to get this thing running. Depending on what I have money-wise left on paying off the coach, and I've got the Harley paid off and I got a couple other things taken care of, I have unofficially at this point sold the Suburban.
Okay.
I have unofficially at this point sold the house. When I get the money for both of those, that money's going, that as long as this coach is paid off and my Harley's paid off, I will trade the Mazda, take that money, and it's going down on my brand new truck. A brand new truck.
And when I win the lottery, you're going to have money for that Camaro that I'm going to buy off you.
A Camaro, once I've got that car here, it's getting put together.
Shit, if you want to win the lottery, fuck that piece of shit. Get a fucking good one.
Actually, if I did win the lottery, I'd want to get a 70.5 Camaro.
I win the lottery. I win the lottery every day.
Back to point, whatever it was.
So I may have found, as much as it's going against the grain of what I want to get him, I may have found my youngest his first car.
Oh,
and I'm waiting a couple more weeks to see if it's still there and if I can afford it.
Make sure it's a 5-speed too.
1991 Ford Thunderbird.
Ooh.
Sure, you want that as his first car?
Pearl white. It's a V6
car.
It's a V6 car, so it's not going to hit me as hard on the insurance. It's not the Super Coupe. Thank God.
Sure
I wouldn't get him a
like
Super
a Dodge.
Coupe. If I saw a Super, oh, dude, no! If that was a Super Coupe, that would have been my car. No, fuck you. That's my car.
I had an '86 Thunder Chicken, and it was pretty cool.
I mean, I was thinking, all right, for a first car, get him the Thunder Chicken.
I love mine. 2-door.
Steve, would that be a good first car for my kid?
Was it V6?
Yes.
Yeah, it'd be good.
3.8
man,
liter.
I had one of I had to replace all the fucking bushes in the front end.
Yeah.
That was the only thing I had to do with mine. But
Well,
I like mine.
Adam, you think that'd make a good first car for my son?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, they are pretty like Steve and I and 420. Well, I'll tell you, they are pretty safe.
what are?
The Thunderbirds, I mean, they are pretty safe.
Oh yeah, they're nice.
420, what would you do if that was your first car? I mean, would you have gooed your shoe back then?
Well, like I said, I had an '86 Thunder Chicken in my early 20s, so
Yeah.
I probably would.
In my mid 20s, I had a 91 Super Coupe. And I mean, I loved my Super Coupe. Yeah.
You didn't need that. No.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
I would have got him a big old boat caddy or something like that.
No, I said in my mid 20s, I bought it on my own, but it was, I had that Super Coupe when I was living in New Mexico.
How did you manage that with your dad?
My dad was not there.
That's how he was able to buy the car for 20. His
Right.
dad didn't.
His dad wasn't there.
Yep.
I'm telling you, man, my dad. Well, like I've had a couple cars now since moving back to Illinois and everything that my dad was not involved in. One of them is sitting right out in front of my coach right now, and that's at Mazda.
Which, from what I saw,
That was actually a nice car because I rode it a few times. It was nice for a little car.
That little car's done me a lot of good.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Don't get me wrong. As far as comfort and convenience goes, I'd much rather have my Lincoln back. God,
that was a nice car.
You can do a lot more in the back.
Oh, is that one that you could hear the blinker all the time?
Yeah, that was the Lincoln.
God damn it, DJ, turn that motherfucker off.
But you know what? That car, God, man, it had everything. I love that Lincoln. I mean, it rode down the road just great. Ran like a scalded dog. The one thing I hated about that car,
Until the rear end went out on you.
Yeah, until it froze to the ground because of an X. But the one thing I hated about it is I had to put premium fuel in it.
Right.
It had to run. If I put anything under 91 on it, or it put anything under 91 in it, that thing would not run. It ran like it had to have 91 or above. So I just automatically put premium in it.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, and I think 420 rode in that one too.
Yeah.
Man, you punch.
It was
Before the frame.
It got to set you back in the seat.
Before the frame decided to bust, you punch that thing to the floor and it'd set you back.
Well, yeah.
Like, isn't that what a car should do?
No, that one did it the right way, though. I mean, that was the baby 8-cylinder in it. I mean, it was just such a. You wouldn't even think getting into it that it was a Lincoln the way they had the front interior set up in that LS. You actually felt like you were getting into a Thunderbird or something.
Oh.
Because
that fat ass had a hard time getting it out of it too.
Yeah. But it had the T-handle automatic up front, and I mean, dude, that car was. I loved driving that car. I had a ball driving it.
To be honest, my favorite car that I drove was my '91 Ford Escort GT.
Ty, you know what? I can't argue with you that. Ty says the reason he's not putting sponsors on the cars, he wants to do the sponsors right, and only once or twice is not doing them justice.
Yeah.
And then he says his truck put 420 in the seat.
It did. It was for a diesel. It had power and it put you back.
But yeah, I mean, that's where I'm at. It's like, man, I absolutely loved I love that Lincoln. I mean, it was such a fun car. My Suburban, when it was running right, man, that was a fun truck. I had a ball with that truck. I did some stupid shit with that truck.
I need to get better tires so I can do stupid shit with my truck.
So as much as I cannot believe these words, again, I'm still in shock that these words are going to come out of my mouth. But what I am looking at for my next truck, and it's simply for the 4-wheel drive and being able to neutral lock out the transfer case. Lone Star Edition Ram 1500 with just I'm going to go all out. I'm getting all the trimmings, everything. How's it going?
Well,
Hey,
okay, your first mistake is getting a Dodge.
Well, but Dodge is the only one that comes from the factory ready to be, that's towable. It's bumper towable. All I've got to do is put the Blue Ox on it, make sure I've got the tow package so I don't blow up my transmission. Which I've done a lot of research on it, and the transmission problems they're having now, if you don't have the tow package on it with that transmission cooler, it starts overheating the transmission. That's where you get all those problems.
Yeah.
So if you make sure that you have the tow package with the 4-wheel drive, and I'm getting the crew cab, that's where you're at. You've got to take care of that stuff. I want to wait until next year when they have reincorporated the 5.7 Hemi back into the lineup, because right now everything I try to price and build, it is all either the V6 or that piece of crap 6-cylinder diesel. And that diesel they're putting into half tons is junk.
Well, yeah. Why the fuck did you put diesel on a half ton anyhow?
They're trying to do it for towing capability and for mileage, and it does neither one. It's just garbage.
The crazy thing is, when I had my Blazer, that was the Vortec V6.
Yeah,
it actually pulled a trailer and a car fairly well, though.
Yeah.
That ties like it might still blow the transmission. I mean, it might.
Guys, I got to ask you a question. You guys know more about cars than I ever will. The other day, I saw a Ford Shelby F-150. What in the fuck? Seriously. Why would you get a Shelby package on an F-150?
That's mainly Ford exploiting the Shelby name.
Pretty much, yeah.
I mean, it's
a badass truck.
I guess.
I mean, if it was a Shelby Raptor, I might actually stop and go, whoa, I'm interested.
Nope.
Right.
Just a standard F-150,
Yeah,
but in big, bold letters on its tailgate, Shelby.
It's like, you know which one was better for the F-150s and Shelby?
What?
The Roush. If I was going to go performance F-150, I want the Roush.
Yeah, I'll agree with you on that one.
Yeah, I personally don't see a point in going Shelby in an F-150. I kind of want that kept to the Mustang.
Yeah. I'll tell you what I would really love to get my hands on. And it's hard to find them now.
Okay.
I want a between 89 and 91 454 SS Silverado.
Yep. I know exactly what you're talking about. Short bed?
You got it.
Fucking right, man.
How about the Ford F-1000?
Now, are you talking about the Lightning?
No, there's actually one like that was built for a year or two in the 90s, I believe, and it was like a F-1000.
Yeah, I think I remember what you're talking about now, but no. Dude, that 454 SS Silverado, that short bed, man, hang
fucking right, man.
Ass.
Like my buddy had one. I didn't have one of those motherfuckers. It was fucking two-tone red and burgundy. And they had like fucking 50-inch fucking wheels on that motherfucker. Oh! He's smoking tires all the
Raptor,
time.
They're putting V6s into Raptors now? That's bullshit.
Oh, fuck yeah, they are.
Dude, when I remember when the Raptors first came out, I was still working for Mike Murphy Ford when that happened. And I sold the Raptor that we had, and it was a 6.7 liter V8.
Oh, nice.
And it was a year one Raptor.
Is this the Raptor also EV?
Ew.
It better not be.
Well, but
All
no,
I can say is it's better than the stupid Bronco that they put out now.
yeah, God, I can't stand.
Yeah.
But no, that 454 SS short bed, like Steve and I both. I had
Yeah.
a friend of mine that had one, and he's like, "Well, here, take it for a drive." And so I get in, and he's in the passenger seat. I'm just I'm taking it easy because I didn't want to mess his truck up. And he looked at me and he goes, "Are you going to sit here and pussyfoot this thing around, or are you going to drive it?" And I was in Pekin. I'm on 2nd Street. I'm rolling out of town, right, heading south. Got to the next light,
Okay.
and I was at the light at Cook and 2nd, heading out of town. And he goes,
right by the distillery.
"Yep." And he goes, "Are you going to pussyfoot this thing anymore and puppy dog it, or are you actually going to drive it?" That light turned green. I punched that thing to the floor, and I let the fucking tires up for a half a mile. I mean, smoke show. And I did not let off of it until we were in Manitou. I whipped that turn onto the Manitou blacktop off of 2nd Street on 2 wheels and just kept in it. Pulled in at the Manitou tap, and he looks at me and goes, "Give me the fucking keys."
That's what
Right.
you get.
You said run it. I showed you what it'll do.
Yep.
But I fell in love with that truck after that. I would have loved to have had it, right?
Right.
Oh yeah. I
And
just bought one today on Barrett Jackson.
Yeah, and they're going for high dollar now.
Yeah, I paid $160,000 for one.
160,000 weed stems.
No, I could mail them a check. They said I could mail a check.
Monopoly money, you know.
Well, that's what I do
You
now.
know the check has got to clear before they're going to send you the truck.
Dude, that's what I do now. I'm so fucking stoned or whatever. I get down with these shows and I sit down and I turn on Barrett Jackson and I put $1 million on my calculator and I just start buying cars. Like fuck, today I bought a purple, a green, and a red Hellcat and a truck and I bought the Batmobile.
Oh, I would have been happy. That would be fun. Like, are you talking
hold-
the
hold on.
original Batmobile?
Which Batmobile?
The old one, not the new one.
The original one from like the TV
It's George,
series?
it was a George Barris replica.
So the Adam West one.
Yeah, the Adam
Yeah.
West. Okay.
Yeah, not the big tires.
See, that's something we could talk about on where we can talk about racing and nerdy stuff if there's ever a nerdy show.
Batman.
I'm working on it.
Man, but no, like I said, man, I'm excited because I'm staring down the end of this, right? I'm looking at it like, all right, the Harley's paid off next year. I'm hoping the coach is taken care of within about the next 3 to 6 months. Once those 2 things are done and I got 2 other debts taken care of in Illinois and I've got the money from the stuff I've sold, new truck time, baby. Brand new truck. I'm ready. I'm excited. This is going to be the first brand new vehicle that I have gotten for myself off the showroom floor since 2003.
Yeah, I haven't bought one probably because I had too many repossessions. So I'm like, I haven't bought any car in a while either.
But I mean, when I do that, here's the other thing is when I do that, I have made a promise to myself and I'm sticking to it. When I drive that truck home, cigarettes go in the trash can. I'm done. I am not lighting up in that brand new truck.
Okay, we're going to hold you accountable for that.
I'm going to hold myself accountable for that.
Well, you got
Okay.
3 other people here and many more.
But that's like, you know, I've done good not smoking in my coach. I'll sit at the door and smoke, but I will not smoke in here, okay?
Okay.
When I get that truck, It's time to quit.
Okay.
But didn't you say that when you got that Mazda too?
Where were you? Where were you a month ago when someone decided?
I'm just thinking. I remember when
No,
you bought the
I
Mazda.
said I was going to try to limit it in the Mazda, and then
Yeah.
I didn't say I was going to quit.
Oh, okay.
All right. This one, I'm done when I get that truck. When that truck comes home, I am done.
I don't know. I remember
No,
at
I'm
your
gonna-
last job, you tried to give them up, and then your job shoveled shit on top of you.
Yeah, and then
For
I was like,
days at a
right back
time.
at it.
Yeah. So
I am hoping, and then the other side of that is I'm hoping by that point, I'm working for myself. I'm not dealing, I'm hoping that I'm not dealing with a job and working for somebody else. I'm working for myself. I've got my other bills paid. Everything is taken care of. I'm hoping to be on my new location here where I've got everything set up. I'm looking forward to possibly my son and me and my ex-wife working it out where he could be here for high school. I really want that.
okay.
Whether he's here or not for high school, his car is not going to Illinois.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Here we go.
you don't want to get that road salt and grime and everything from it.
It's not even so much that. That would be like Steve looking and saying, "Oh, here you go," to his ex-wife when they were still married. It'd be like Steve looking up and going, "Oh, here, honey, you could drive my race car for the weekend."
Bit sold it.
No, I'm saying like you telling her when you were still married that she could race it.
She couldn't fit in it.
And then you get a forklift to help her in it.
I'd have to get 2 tires. For her to stand on.
Someone would have
Then I
to
don't
push her
think
in the other from the other
I
side
don't
of the
think
car.
she
You have
could
to
get a
pull
leg
her.
over there.
Or Steve telling her after they got married if he still had it. "Oh, here you go, honey. Take my Chevelle for a spin."
Oh yeah, right. She couldn't even. If I had I had an old Chrysler, a Chrysler New Yorker, a big boat. She couldn't even drive it because the ignition switch didn't work. So I had to
Cindy,
push
I
it.
can't do that. I can't play that joke. I did it already earlier today. I can't double it up again. Ty says there's maybe one person he'd let race his car.
Me.
And no, it's not 420.
I've been behind.
Are you sure
I've already
about
been.
that?
I've been behind a wheel race car now. You can trust me.
Like I know.
A Hornet don't count.
It's like I know.
I've been
who
behind
it-
the wheel of a fucking late model. I packed the track.
I know who it's not.
Right? But no, like I said, that's no. If that car goes up there, then what's going to happen is his mother's going to start driving it. And he won't get to drive it. And then I give it 3 months. Then I give it 3 months and she'll wrap the thing around a tree or a phone pole or something. And then he won't have a car. And then it's going to be me getting a phone call going, "You need to get me a new car. Mom just wrecked mine."
Oh yeah, I remember now, Ty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. It's not him. I think if it goes up there, like this Xbox. I bought this Xbox for him in 2020. Right, when it came out, the Xbox Series X. And he's taken damn good care of that Xbox.
Good.
I think he would take really good care of the car.
You mean you didn't rage quit and throw the controller across the room?
No, he doesn't do any of that shit. Like getting mad and throwing your controller and busting it or something like that. No, he don't do any of that. I mean, he really takes good care of that Xbox.
That's good.
I think he'd do the same with the car, but I think his mom, who loves to take things away from him all the time, I could see his mom go, "I don't like what you're doing. Give me your car keys." And then she starts driving it to and from work and keeps the miles off of her Jeep. And then next thing I know, it's going to be about a month and I'm going to get a phone call. "Mom wrecked my car."
Take mom.
That's my fear of it.
Well, have an ultimatum. If you drive my car, I get to drive your Jeep.
So I'm not even gonna I'm not even going to put the car in the scenario. It will be a Texas car and stay here.
Right.
And if he stays up in Illinois for high school, the car is here for him to use during the summer, and I'll insure it when he's here.
Okay.
Right.
So he could drive it. But otherwise, I'm going to park. I'll take it out once a month. I'll have storage insurance on it. I'll take it out and run the fluids through it. I'll keep it up. But otherwise, it's going to be parked.
Put it up on blocks so it won't ruin the tires.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if he comes to high school here, that's how he's getting to and from school.
He'll drive
And we've got an understanding.
He'll drive the tractor.
Well, we've got an understanding. He needs to keep a B average or better for the insurance discount, or he's got to have a job and pay for his own insurance.
Right.
That's fair.
Dude, just go with the B.
Yeah.
If he can keep a B average or better and keep that insurance down for me, then I will pay the insurance. But he's still going to have a part-time job somewhere to cover his own gas. What?
Oh, yeah, I could see the little man doing that, Ty.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's get him on.
Yep.
I took him out in a side-by-side when we were out in New Mexico. We went ahead and we did we took a Razor out.
Oh.
That was where he lost his phone in the desert.
I definitely did not drive that.
Well, probably because you were fucking jacking around and spinning the tires
gonna
and doing
blame me.
that.
You know, I am a very safe and cautious and conscientious driver.
Liar.
Yeah, you're like, watch this, Riley. Watch me do fucking donut. He's probably trying to take a selfie and you fucking fling his phone because the centrifugal force was so much. Because it's jack around. Watch this, Riley. Watch how far we can jump. Watch this.
The few times that I drove with you, that determined that was a lie. Especially going on that road between Goofy Ridge and Manitou.
Oh, the blacktop?
Yeah.
Hey, don't play around on that road. It's time to go.
Going through Sand Ridge. Like a freaking bullet.
Oh, dude, I bolt through Sand Ridge. I don't poop in Sand Ridge like some people I know. I wouldn't know who I'm talking about at all.
What?
No, not Saint Steve.
Let's see.
I heard about you pooping in Sand Ridge. That was Sand Ridge State Forest, wasn't it? That you were at the Boy Scout camp peeing on each other.
Yeah.
Peeing on each other.
Oh,
What
yeah.
the hell?
I heard about this. Like, oh, my God. Oh, gross.
I don't know where that Boy Scout camp was. But it was called a Boy Scout camp. So, some Boy Scout camp in Illinois. So,
Golden Street.
Well, I know
Boy
they
Scout
got
camp.
a Boy Scout camp at Sand Ridge State Forest. Well, they've got a scout camp at Sand Ridge State Forest.
right.
And the reason I know that camp is there, well, there's two reasons. One, my uncle at one point in time was the forest ranger at that forest.
Oh,
Okay. Number two,
Take it easy, Volk.
all right, good luck, Volk. Number two is I had an ex that decided that we were going to have some adult fun on a picnic table at that camp.
ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, that kind.
Yep.
Mm.
Riley's giving me, no, it was not your mother.
Well, it could be worse. You could have done it on the steps of a church.
I guess it's better than a choir loft.
I mean, I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm sure, I wouldn't know anybody who would do anything like that in the Catholic Church choir loft. Oh, hi.
Well, it could be worse. That you could have taken a shit in the confessional.
That's true. Oh, God. Look on Steve's.
I have this fucking thing on Facebook. It's called Golf Course Fuck Ups. So I
Yeah.
worked on a golf course, and somebody posted a fucking picture of somebody's shit in the cup. I've worked on golf. I have worked on a golf course
No.
for fucking 20 years, and I have never had anybody's shit in a cup.
What kind? I had
Somebody
a
is-
Lincoln LS,
It's
Corey.
shit in a fucking cup.
Man, Corey's way behind. He's asking me about my
do you know
Lincoln.
someone who took a shit anywhere, like in the bushes or anything?
Well, I took a shit in the woods.
Okay, I want to know how the confessional went. Was it, "Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned"?
Well,
I think it was someone that was super drunk and they walked across the street to the confessional. 'Cause it was open and
okay, Corey's caught up now. He's like, yeah, I know I was lagging, had to make a few calls. Yeah, that was a Lincoln LS, and I mean, I had a ball with that car. But no, the guy who I'll tell you what, Adam, he is not someone who is currently or will ever be on this show again. But you know him very well, and he and I have been talking again. Give him a call; he'll tell you all about it.
I think
Yeah,
I've actually heard it.
I think I know so. I think I know it because they have to ask permission to be on other shows.
Right. Yeah, we'll leave it at that.
Yes.
We'll leave it at that. But no, yeah, the choir loft. Oh man, my priest was like, dude, why? It was the automatic, Corey. I wish I had the 5-speed for that car. I would have had a lot more fun. But the automatic was a lot of fun in that thing. And dude, I put the key. Talking about that Lincoln again, I put the key in the ignition. Yeah, he actually does have to get permission. Turn the key, and then everything moved and set up in that car exactly where it was set for me
Right.
to drive it. Like 420, you remember that.
Right.
Like where I put the steering wheel, where I put my seat, where I put the pedals, where I put the mirrors. Once I started car, it all set back to me. Dude, I loved it. I mean, God, I could get in that car and I was comfortable in it. I love driving it. But I'm getting to that age now. Like, and I noticed this before I moved down here that I'm starting to get to that age. I went to a car dealership, and and it was Ray Dennison's in Pekin, Illinois. I went there and I went to check their back lot. I went to check their back lot because I was looking for a cheapy car to drive.
Uh-huh.
And while I was looking, I walked past a Camaro. I walked past a Firebird, and I walked up to the Buick Roadmaster station wagon and went, oh my God, that looks comfortable.
How close was it to your original very first car?
Oh, my LTD.
The one that your dad took your money from and sold you his.
Yeah, that was the LTD, and I mean, the Roadmaster looked a lot better. That old green station wagon, though, my God, I had a lot of fun. But I mean, I was looking at that Roadmaster station wagon. I'm like, oh my God, that looks comfortable. It looks like a big couch that I could drive down the road. And I realized I just walked past two of my favorite cars,
Mm-hmm.
the Camaro and the Firebird, and I walked right up to that Buick and like, oh wow, I like that. It looks comfortable. Oh shit, I'm getting old.
Oh, yeah, I know.
You know.
I know how that is.
And when you look at a car and you're like, yeah, I could take a nap in that.
Right. I could definitely take a. Corey says he almost bought a Loadmaster for his first car, but the guy said sold it the day before he got paid. That sucks.
Right.
Bitch.
Dude, I've driven a couple of the Roadmasters, and I'm telling you, they're
Buick's a good car.
Oh, yeah. One of my favorite cars of all time was my 98 LeSabre. Man, I drove that LeSabre everywhere. And it was the very first car after my grandpa raised all his kids. It was the very first brand new car he had bought himself since like the 50s. And I got it, and I took damn good care of the car. Well, then my ex-wife took it. I had it before we were married. The cops let her take it. She left me with nothing to drive. Took that car. When she finally went and bought herself her own vehicle, she'd smoked a 3.8. She smoked a 3800 Series 2. I'm like, how do you smoke? She smoked 2 cylinders on it. It was only running on 4. I had to scrap it.
Wow.
When she took it from me, It was running on all six. The brakes were great. The tires were good. She tore that car up, and then I got it back.
Of course.
Bitch.
Yeah. I'm like, do you know what that car meant to me? That was the first brand new car my grandpa bought for himself since 1950. And you destroyed it.
Fucking whore.
And I was like, and number two, your name was never on the title of that car. You honestly had no right to have that car. You rammed it down my throat.
Right.
Yeah, Corey, exactly. Corey said it right there. Those engines were bulletproof. How the... I don't know. I'd love... If I want something dead that's a car, I call my ex-wife. She will kill it. I mean, I've heard that her Jeep, she got a, when her and her now current husband met, he bought her a relatively new Jeep Grand Cherokee. When she got it, I mean, I looked at it. I was jealous. It was beautiful. Like, man, I'd love that thing. Oh, it's got glitter and stickers and all sorts of crap all over it now.
And
So
probably about 100 ducks on the dashboard.
Well, and I've talked to my son, and he's like, she's tearing it up.
Is it like
Right?
is it like Ty's dad's Purple Mercury?
Oh, yeah. Ty says that his dad had a Purple Mercury that they called it the Purple Dildo because it was rear-wheel drive and fun in the snow. Riley, did you say your mom's tearing up her Jeep now? I thought you did. No, he says he doesn't want to drive it because it's way too damn girly.
Yeah.
Oh,
Glitter
I don't blame him there.
Glitter.
Yeah. Seriously, he came down here that first year he was here, right?
Yeah.
When I saw it before we left, I mean, there was nothing on it. It was a gunmetal gray Jeep Grand Cherokee, really nice looking car. We get back up there so I could drop him off, and she pulls in, and this thing is wrapped with music notes and talking about how she likes to sing, and it's covered in glitter, and it's got stickers all over it. And I'm like, you just ruined that car.
It's like, listen, I like to sing, but I'm not going to put.
I bet it has bling on the steering wheel too.
What?
She took off the music notes because they were uneven.
Oh, she took off the music. So now it's got sticker glue all over it because she took the music notes off of the paint because they weren't even.
Did she
I've read sheet music. I've never seen the notes even.
Does she have did she bling out the steering wheel right where the airbag is?
Did she bling out the steering wheel, Riley?
Huh?
Did she bling the steering wheel? Yes.
Well,
Great.
let's just say if she ever gets in an accident, she won't have a face anymore.
It's not
know,
a
right?
claymore. She turned the airbag into a claymore.
Pretty much.
I could see where the fun would that be. Ty says that he loves driving his wife's car because his license plate bracket says, "Be nice, I may be your nurse someday." And then guys hurry up to see who's driving to see him and get disappointed. See, now, Ty, I would take it one step further. When you see one of those guys doing that, grab one of them black disposable gloves, pull up, just look over at him and go, snap.
That would be funny.
And they'd be like, oh shit, trying to put it in reverse and back off. Like, no. Especially if they've got hands like, oh God, what was his name? Steve's nurse. What was his name?
Who, Aaron Donald?
Aaron Donald, that's it. Got hands like Aaron Donald, you know? Big old sausage fingers.
Like Andre the Giant.
The middle finger looks like a bratwurst. No, the middle finger looks like a kielbasa. The index and the ring fingers look like, hey, what's happening, Mikey?
What's up, Mike?
The index and the ring fingers, they look like sausages. Or bratwurst. Pinky looks like a sausage. Yeah, I mean, them big Aaron Donald hands, man. There it is. They'd snap a glove on and wave like, "Hi."
Hello, sir. How do you
How
do?
are you?
Hi, my name is Dr. Nick Riviera.
Hello, everybody.
So I was catching a little bit of the Raw highlights before we started the show, and guess who's back?
The man.
OTC1
Oh,
in the
yeah.
house.
I seen that one.
Yeah.
But here's a kicker: CM Punk now set to take on Gunther at SummerSlam.
Thank God.
Thank God, huh?
Hope I get that fucking German some bitch out of there. Gunther.
But you know what? Here's
He's
what I
actually
see, right?
Austrian.
All right, so you had at Saturday night's main event, you had Seth Rollins mess up his knee. We don't know how long he's going to be out, right?
Oh.
Maybe they'll do something like they're doing with Dom.
But here's my thing: is like Seth messed up his knee, but he's also still Mr. Money in the Bank. You know, Gunther and Punk are going to kill each other.
No. Punk's gonna kill Gunther, period.
That'll be fun. Yeah, exactly, Ty. We all knew they weren't going to let Goldberg win. Mike's happy Roman Reigns is back. I see something coming out of Roman that's, I don't know what's going to happen, but I know it's going to get ugly.
Well, all I know is I watched a clip of the Evolution.
Yeah.
The Royal Rumble, or whatever they're calling it.
Yeah.
And I seen the clip of the one girl. She was up on the announcer's table, and then she did a handstand, and when she was walking, all she seen was her nice ass. I'm like, yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, now Roman's in the thick right before SummerSlam. We know something's getting ready to happen. We know Punk is number one contender. So I could see one of two things getting ready to happen with this. All right. I see Gunther dropping the belt to Punk. Yeah, I'd love to see the Rikishi dance again. I got to agree with that. But Ty, I saw it a couple years ago. 420 did it.
Are you sure about? Oh yeah, that's right.
And Mike's hitting a nail on the head here that Roman's going to form a new group a lot like the Shield, and I really hope to see that.
Yeah.
And see, that's why a lot of people are assuming that Mox is going to go back and reform
I don't
the
see
Shield.
Mox doing it though.
But yeah, that's the thing, because he already has like 2 or 3 more years on his.
Right.
Yeah, he's
All
kind
right,
of
so
locked
let's
down.
run this back. Let's run this back a second. I can see Gunther dropping the World Heavyweight title to Punk. This is where I see two different things, okay? I see either option A, Gunther drops the title to Punk, and just like what Punk did to Drew McIntyre, Seth comes in and does it to Punk and cashes in Money in the Bank on Punk to get the belt. Just like what Punk did to Drew, so Priest, so Damian could cash in and get the belt at WrestleMania 40. Remember?
Right. I remember that.
So I could, because Seth does not want Punk to ever hold a World Heavyweight title. Either one of them.
I know.
He's already,
No. They said he had to. That Rollins had to fucking give up his Money in the Bank.
Is that what happened? Because I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah. Because of his injury, he had to give up his Money in the Bank contract.
So who gets the contract?
I missed that part.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're going to have to. Somebody's going to have to wrestle for it. I know they're going to have a fatal 3-way between Naomi, Io Sky, and Rhea because of what happened with Naomi coming in and cashing in the bank and winning. And now nobody likes that.
Here, I'm going to look it up and see if I can find the
Yeah,
segment.
let's look that up because I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
Hunter said something and I made it.
Okay, here we go. This is from Hunter. That's the medical
Tomorrow night
update.
on Raw.
We'll play the audio.
We're going to head down a new path. And I'm sure somebody here will ask about Seth. I'll just say right now, a little bit inconclusive. Doesn't look good. But we're in Birmingham tomorrow. He came here tonight. He was not going to miss his wife's performance tonight. He is here, or was here. He'll be in Birmingham tomorrow with Dr. Dugas. We'll get MRI and hope for the best. See where we can go with that. But in order to sort of see where we go from there, tomorrow there will be a gauntlet match on Raw. Maybe one of the biggest gauntlet matches we've ever done.
Okay, we knew about that.
Penta, LA Knight, CM Punk, Braun Breaker, and Jey Uso to determine who will go to SummerSlam to face Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. So big night tomorrow.
Okay, so all right, we've got that update from Triple H after Evolution. Okay. So what I'm looking for right now is what was Monday's date? Could somebody please give me that?
They're going to give it to Scott Steiner the second.
Today is the 17th. That was Thursday. 16, 15, 14, 14th.
Yeah.
Wednesday the 16th.
I want to say it was the
Tuesday
14th.
the
So I'm going to try
15th.
looking that up.
Monday the 5th. Yeah.
Okay, I have the knee injury. I have Roman coming back. I have Braun Breaker and Paul Heyman taunting Gunther. I do not have anything about. I saw something about it, and I thought that was the case. But as of right now,
There's nothing official from WWE that we know of.
I'm going to see if I can find an update here. I'm looking, but I'm not seeing anything.
What are the dirt?
Not when he got injured.
So what are the dirt sheets saying or speculating? I should say.
You're right. I mean, no, Seth Rollins did not have to give up Money in the Bank briefcase, but his recent knee injuries has raised questions about his future. While he has a year to cash in, it in. The severity of the injury has his potential time away from the ring uncertain.
I wonder if they're going to do something like what they did with Otis, where they have him wrestle against someone and then lose it to that person.
I mean, possible, but again, nothing on Hurricane's return. Oh my God. I could see him hand it to Braun if he can't carry it through. But I'll tell you, he's got a year. That's the agreement.
Right. Yes, till next June. Yeah.
If they're going to give it to anybody, I'd rather have him give it to Bronson Reed than Braun.
I got to agree with Ty that Seth did come back too early after his last knee injury. But remember, that was also his back. Now, there's one way I could see them saying they're going to take it, and that's if they do retire him. And I saw a news story where Becky went to be with Seth. Okay?
So basically retire him so that way he can just be a family man now.
You know what? It may not be the way. I think if we're going to talk behind the scenes stuff, I really honestly think Seth and Punk have some heat, but I think Seth has enough respect for Punk that he kind of wanted Punk to be the one to usher him out.
Right.
Okay. They have some
Yeah.
real life heat, but I don't think that it's as bad as they egg it on to be. I think there's a mutual respect there, if we're going to be very honest about it. And I think that he really wanted it to be Punk to be the one that kind of puts him into retirement.
You know, you're talking
Because-
about
Because the fact is Seth did carry a lot of what happened with the company. Seth carried it on his back.
oh yeah,
And he broke himself for the company. And then when finally Punk could come back, and Seth learned a lot from Punk when he was coming up. Yeah, it pissed off Seth. Because he's like, basically, I did all of this while you were gone, and then you're coming back, and you get all the fanfare again. But no, they never stopped chanting Punk's name, ever. 10 years.
Yeah.
Honestly, I wish. So we saw this. We saw this at Night of Champions. That match, John Cena, CM Punk. That was reliving a match that I loved in 2011 in Chicago. One of the best matches I have ever seen is when Punk got the belt the first time.
mm-hmm.
And Steve, did you watch it?
No.
You did not watch Night of Champions.
No.
420, did you watch that match?
No, because there was racing on that night.
Adam, I know you didn't because you're not into wrestling. I know he didn't.
think I watched
so I'm
it.
not even ask.
No, TJ's completely right. I don't.
I
Let me
could
tell
have
you-
watched it. I don't know.
Let me tell you what, Riley and I sat here and watched it, and that match was turning into a barn burner. And honestly, Punk had it.
Mhm.
Punk had the match won and called. And then people interfered. And then Cena hugged Punk, and you saw the face change again. And the Winter Soldier get activated. Punk had it scouted. Punk had it. And when Cena went for the low blow, Punk had him. And then here comes Seth Rollins.
Yep.
Seth stomped Punk, stomped Cena, used Cena to cover Punk.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, literally, well, actually, he stomped Punk and then Cena covered him and got the win. But Punk had it won.
Right.
There was twice that he had Cena pinned. He had it won. One of them, the ref was accidentally knocked out of the ring. The other one, the ref was pulled out of the ring by Rollins. But both times, Punk had him pinned. Punk had him. I'm like, motherfucker. Okay. But when I got done watching, I'm like, okay. But the first match of the night told me the tale. I was like, all right, Punk's going to drop this because Cody won King of the Ring. Cody is guaranteed the title shot at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Cody's got his rematch. What did I say all the way back at WrestleMania when he dropped the title to Cena?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, okay, so Rhodes winning the King of the Ring and
Yes.
him getting that title shot, shouldn't it not count as the rematch? Like per rematch clause?
It depends on how they're going to do it. But I think
Because then
that they're
that
gonna-
kind of
first-
strips the King of the Ring aspect of it, and it's just a rematch. Like
I
a
see-
rematch clause.
here's what I see happening. I see the title getting dropped back to QB1, going back to Cody. Okay?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Jelly Roll choke slamming Logan Paul. Thank you.
Mhm.
Fucking
Thank
right,
you.
motherfucker.
Thank you, Jelly Roll. I don't like your music, but I'm very happy you beat the shit out of Logan
Oh,
Paul.
he fucking did it on Jimmy Kimmel again last night.
I know, I saw that.
Yeah. Oh, I bit my tongue. Oh,
I got a moo All right. I see them dropping drop the title back to QB1. Cody gets it back at SummerSlam. Punk wins, but gets screwed right back out of the title against Gunther because we're all sick of Gunther. Gunther's played out.
yeah,
I'm sick of it.
Yeah.
yeah.
And I see it happening that Rollins cashes in Money in the Bank to screw Punk.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Okay, I'll be
Well,
honest.
like Punk will be on the outside, and then Rollins will come
Right.
in with a ref, and then be like,
Yep.
It's like, I'll be honest. I'd rather deal with Jinder Mahal than Gunther. Okay.
I think he's in Genders in
But now,
MLW now or something like that.
so I kind of see an escalation happening here. Remember that we have one other person who has been cleared to return that we have not seen since SummerSlam of 2023.
Oh God, I hope you're not gonna say fucking motherfucking.
That's a lot of fucking.
Fucking Brock Lesnar.
Tell me that would not be.
Oh,
Just
had-
wait.
you had the biggest.
Would that not be the perfect modern day Shield? Cowboy Brock, Roman Reigns, CM Punk. Because Heyman's fucked all three of them over.
Yeah.
Right.
And then they go after Rollins' new faction.
I can see that.
It
Wow.
could be one hell of a setup.
Brock be the enforcer, CM Punk being like,
The mouthpiece.
yeah.
Because let's face it, there is nobody in WWE that can cut a promo better than Punk.
Yeah.
LA Knight.
No.
No, Punk's got it, dude. When it comes to cutting a promo, Punk's the shit, man. I love Punk's promos. I really do.
I know you guys aren't much into the other wrestling promotions, but
AEW, yeah, I
well,
know
not
there's a lot-
AEW. I'm talking about like the other ones, like New Japan and that. But I've noticed, you know how this is kind of a little rabbit trail, but it still involves wrestling. But
Right.
you know how this is the last year for what's his name? Brain freeze right now. But you know, in WWE,
Cena.
Yeah.
for Cena, they're doing the same. They actually started it before they started his thing in New Japan with a guy named here Tanahashi, and he's technically he's like the president of New Japan.
Did you say there's a guy in New Japan named Haji? What is
Tanahashi.
his name?
Tanahashi.
Oh,
Anyway, they're doing the same thing over there with him
okay.
because he's going to retire and just be the president, and that's it.
Well, this is where I'm going to step back and I'm going to give 420 and Steve and Adam a chance to talk about our show on Saturday that is a part of the network. That is Fat 420's Pick Stop with Ty and Steve. And to my understanding, am I correct? Is it coming back Saturday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys are all back on Saturday and ready to go, right?
Right.
Right.
So why don't you give everybody a preview, and then we have another show that's in process that we're going to talk about. So I step back, 420, Steve, Adam, here you go.
All right. So basically, like I said, it's the 420 Pit Stop with Ty and Steve. Hey, I said it right that time. I get it mixed up, but anyway, nevertheless.
Right.
Like I said last week, it was just Adam and I, because Steve decided to go to a car show during it instead of wait till after, and Ty was on vacation.
Because it would have rained.
But nevertheless, basically the shows, we're going to have like a driver's meeting, and basically what the driver's meeting is the pre-show of me giving the highlights from the previous week's races that we highlighted, and we talk about the new highlight of the new races. But so basically, last week we had Highland Spoon River, which was so Highland had basically the race cars. Spoon River actually had dirt track motorcycles, and then Fairbury had a big race going on. And then this week we're going to talk about Highland, Charleston, and Spoon River as well. And we will probably be talking about how, because I've been seeing a lot lately about a lot of drivers basically, and even the crew getting, a little bit rough with driving and stuff, and how, drivers possibly need to start looking at how they're doing that, because there's these little kids seeing this, and then if they're wanting the sport of dirt track racing to grow, they can't be doing stupid shit all the time, because kids will see that and be like, oh, I don't want to do that now, or don't want to be around it, because if all they're doing is fighting all the time, maybe they should do something about it. We'll talk about that, but we'll also be talking about and I mentioned it in the group chat, Ty, Steve, and I, we're going to talk about our top 5 tracks that we like, that we've been to or want to go to. So that's that. And then if we have time, we might talk about chassis, like not give any secrets, because it's really not secrets, because you can go on anywhere online and figure out what a chassis looks like for any given chassis, right? So basically talk about why certain places possibly will have a different diameter of tubing for the chassis than the other, or why what the difference between like a 3-link and a 4-bar is, or why are they still using for street stocks, using the frame of the Monte Carlos or something like that. But stuff like that.
Yeah, and I'm sure you guys will talk about it in a way that even someone like me can understand.
Yeah, and that's the whole point of doing. And I'm going to call that one called a tech corner, because when you're in tech, you gotta like see everything and make sure everything's legal and stuff. So basically, it's tech as in showing what
the technical stuff,
and trying to make it pliable, something like that effect,
applicable
to where it's like Adam said, someone like him can understand it. So that's going to be pretty much on tap for Saturday at noon Central, right here, YouTube, Facebook, and even on our show, because we'll share it to the Fat 420 Spit Stop with Ty and Steve on our Facebook page as well. And then it's pretty cool. And to give a recap of last week, like I said, we also want to talk about mental health, because that's one of the things that's kind of close to myself, and I'm pretty sure it's close to everybody here too that's on the show, And but anyway, last week, since Adam is a big nerd, with different things, toys and whatnot, we talked about different sci-fi toys. We talked about different sci-fi type of movies, and what else did we talk about? One other thing.
We also talked about video games.
Video games, yes. And I kid you not, we did like almost an hour and a half show, and I guarantee you about half of that was talking about one game, and that one game was Skyrim. So
yeah,
wow.
Anyway, that happened last week, and that's what's going to happen this week, and hope to see you there at noon Central, right here on the Mayhem Amigos Network.
And, now I'm going to go ahead and kind of debut the thought behind this. We will be adding basically, I call it, and bear with me as I fix my camera here. I call it our nerd show, okay? We don't have a name for it yet. I don't know, like Nerd Turd Corner or something.
I have a few names, but I really need to kind of dwindle it down.
Right. So
See
we
what
don't have a
people are gonna
name for
like.
it yet, but Adam will be hosting his first show on the network, and it's going to be this nerd-based show. So we are expanding the network, which I'm excited for.
Right.
And what I can promise is there will be a review of a recent electronic item. I'm currently
Cool.
testing it right now.
Oh, look at that. It's the
Oh,
Switch
nice.
2.
So there will be a review when the show starts.
Just,
Oh, man,
So-
don't.
just don't put any illegal games on it, or else you have a
Oh,
brick.
no.
Right.
No.
Now,
I did a lot of research on it before I got my hands on it, so that
Now-
I wouldn't.
now, you guys were talking about that Skyrim game. Is that the one where you could pick your penis size?
No.
No.
No? Okay.
You can pick the boob size, though.
Oh, you can pick boob size, though. Okay.
Yeah.
Apparently Riley knows too.
Yes, Riley knows.
He knew real quick.
Fun.
I guess he's got Skyrim, so
I mean, so
So-
basically, the game is basically if you're a single guy or someone that has a lot of time,
yeah.
that's the game to play.
Okay. Well, like I said, Adam the scientist and Pinky in the brain. But Adam's going to be doing this, basically nerd show. It's going to be games. It's going to be toys. It's going to be different sci-fi stuff. And I know 420's in on it, and we're waiting to find out if somebody else is going to join or not. I'm going to treat that a lot like I do Fat 420's Pit Stop. Is I'm going to be in the background. I'm not going to do a whole lot with it. That's Adam's baby.
You're basically going
He's
to
gonna
guide us.
That's his
And-
show. Yeah. And I will kind of guide as need be. About the only two things I could see myself stepping in with and helping out would be like Star Trek or Star Wars, and especially Star Trek, because I'm a Trek nerd.
Yeah.
Tricky. Yeah.
I'm a big Trekkie.
Like I would like to try to do a segment like, hey, would you rather? And it's either like a scenario from one show or another, or sci-fi or whatever, or it's a would you rather have this weapon or that weapon or whatever as a
That'd
nerd.
be cool. That'd be
you know.
cool.
And Ty is asking who all is on the show and what day. The day has not yet been determined. We're going to work that out here pretty soon.
Yeah.
And I know it's going to be Adam and it's going to be 420. That's going to be the two big ones right now.
Yeah. We're
Um,
working on a third, but it's
It's up in
kind
the
of
air.
slow going. So
I know a show that I'd love to see come back on Morning Disaster Network, which Steve is.
Oh,
a
God,
big
here we
part of
go
Morning
again.
Disaster.
Fucking cooking for the fucking poor.
I love that show. I really did love that show.
Yeah, like I said the other day, I'd like to see Stainless come back.
I made fun of that show a lot, but honestly, it was a really good show.
Right. And maybe this time we won't get to see his man boobs like he did half the
Hey,
time.
you know what? Steve did a lot of nip slip.
I did like how he had the chef hat on though.
Yeah. Oh,
Pretty
dude, the
funny.
chef hat was great. I love the chef
yeah.
hat. But no, he actually did some stuff in there that I would doctor a little bit for myself, but I would try it.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm sure you would. I'm sure you would. I am the greatest cook there is.
Corey says, Steve, can you give MLB the show updates?
Oh, hell, piece of shit game.
Well, hey, as soon
No,
as I get,
I'm not saying no, Steve. I'm not saying that you're. This is not me gearing up on a competition deal.
Oh,
Hey, Mike says. Mike, do you know like the gamer stuff and everything? He said he'd be willing to help out on something.
oh.
Okay.
That might be a spot for Mike on
Right.
on Adam's new show.
Oh.
I'm not saying better or worse or even starting a competition. I'm saying I would do things to my taste. Oh, there you
Right.
go. Mike says, yeah, you can get in
Okay.
on the nerd show. So you guys got a backup there.
All right.
Oh.
Cool.
But with cooking for the poors, I mean, I would cook to my taste. My tastes are Not the same as Steve's. I have
Fucking
different things
pedestrian.
I
But they
like.
fucking are.
I have different things that I like that I add. And just keep it up, and I keep it up, and I will start. I'm trying to be nice. You're going to ruin nice. And then I will start breaking out other words. I have more of a Southwestern style of cooking. Steve has more of a Midwestern style of cooking. When I'm cooking to my taste, I cook more Texas, New Mexico, Arizona. That's more of the region that I cook in.
So spicy.
I like a lot more heat.
There are more peppers in it.
And Ty says he'd be down to help if you guys need him to.
Okay.
Right. I mean, with any of the shows that we do, he's always open.
Corey says he thought Steve would have made more things like Aunt Beulah. Like Aunt Beulah's deviled eggs. Oh, my God.
Mm-hmm.
And then here we go. Ty's stirring it up. Steve, don't forget to soak the beans.
I got your fucking beans hanging right here between my balls, buddy.
But I mean, yeah, I'm more of your Southern style cooking. Like one of the things I just recently got a tamale recipe that I've been after for 20 years. I finally got it, and I'm going to learn how to do it over the winter.
I'll tell you what, if you have a chance to help someone make fresh, made from scratch tamales.
This ain't help. I'm doing it.
Well, I'm saying everybody else.
Yeah.
If you can, do it, because those are some of the best tasting tamales you will ever have.
The downside is that is a lot of work.
Oh, yeah. I helped a friend out do it, and it took us like almost 3 hours just to do it.
Dude, no, I mean, the recipe I've got is almost 2 days.
Yeah,
And like Steve and I could both attest to this. You talk to Ray's wife.
Days, yeah.
And when she makes tamales, you're talking a week.
Right. Well, we kind of did do a shortcut of taking a rotisserie chicken to tear it apart. And also we got
cheating.
Well,
like I'm doing the real deal, boys. And I mean, and I know I'm going to be working my ass off to do it. Corey says Steve just gave away his secret ingredient from Munda Cheese.
All I can say is this. I want you all to tune in on Tuesday to the Morning Disaster to find out how Steve's beans really are. Because Steve's making beans for the cookout tomorrow.
So
are you doing them properly, or are they coming from a can?
Just let me say this. Steve is making this. This is Saturday, right?
Yes.
What day is this?
Today is Thursday.
Oh, today's Thursday. Oh,
Yes,
okay.
sir.
My beans don't have to be done till Saturday. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I almost started them too early.
It gives you a day to soak them. Just saying.
Just tune in Tuesday, and you'll find out how good the beans are.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to say.
make sure you let someone taste test them that doesn't have a pedestrian palate.
Okay, wait. Now Ty's saying that for the cook-off, you're going to be using Walmart rotisserie chicken.
And the little beans in the
Look,
little pound container next to them.
Steve gives me hell about my cooking. I give Steve hell about his cooking. But the fact of the matter is when the two of us do sit down and we're discussing recipes and we're going back and forth, I have respect for what Steve does. And I'm relatively certain Steve has respect for what I do.
Sometimes.
Is that correct, Steve?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, we've discussed.
I'm going to tell you right now. You ever use this? That's good.
Kinder's
There's some
isn't
good shit
bad.
here.
That's not bad.
Caramelized onion butter.
Okay.
Okay.
Caramelized onion butter.
That sound is going to haunt my
Sound-
fucking dreams.
I am going to be woke up by that sound tonight.
I'm going to have a dream. I'm going to see Julie, and then I'm going to hear that sound.
Corey says, Steve, don't forget the weenies in your beanies.
Oh yeah, he'll put some beans.
Get some upscale beanie weenies. There you go.
Oh, man. But no, Steve and I do have a lot of respect for what the other one does. And anyone who's ever been to a barbecue competition or been in a real barbecue competition, dude, you're walking around testing everybody else's shit all day. You cannot leave a barbecue competition hungry, because if you do, you fucked up. Or you're a really shitty cook.
Yeah.
Well, I would think if you're over full, it's because you had to eat your own food because no one else wanted to touch it.
Sandy goes, I'm afraid to ask what Steve does to rub it on.
That's the ancient Chinese secret, huh?
Oh, Lord. Confucius say. But no.
Is it going to be cream of some young guy?
Oh, gross. Corey says Lenders is great. He's got black cherry and margarita rub.
Ooh,
That would actually be worth mine. Yeah, right? And then Sai says Steve has a very special touch when he rubs it on.
I got a lot of things special about me.
That's no joke.
I think
Yes.
someone else knows we have a special touch because it gave Steve the jizz.
Well, kind of back to what I was saying here.
Anyway,
I'm trying to keep from vomiting. No, Steve, like I said, Steve and I we'll trade notes and kind of discuss something that's being cooked or whatever. And one of my favorite things to use when I'm cooking is Jack Daniels.
What, to drink? You can just drink it while you're cooking?
Well, look, when you're cooking, Jack Daniel, especially if you're using like a smoke pit,
Okay.
Jack Daniels mixing with the smoke that you're using and cooking in.
Oh,
My God.
yeah.
oh yeah, I know because
You're talking insta flavor.
when I did some grilling a while back,
Mm-hmm.
I actually had those Jack Daniels because when they're done with the charcoal and making the ricks and everything, they'll actually have extra, and then they'll take those charcoal pieces and bag them, and then they'll resell them.
Mm-hmm.
And I did some of that in with my charcoal with some chicken.
Right.
And oh my goodness, it was so good.
That's what
You
I
got
love.
that sweet Jack Daniels flavor, but the smokiness at the same time.
Yeah.
It was like,
Okay. So I have a question for TJ.
Yeah, please.
And I'll try to make it vague so it doesn't give away like secrets or anything like that.
Okay.
So for smoking, would people soak their wood in like in an alcoholic beverage to try and give flavor to the
Some
meat
people-
smoking?
Some people do. Some people use just water. It's kind of you got to experiment when you're smoking.
Okay.
Just see what works for you. What works for me the best, I now have the indirect heat box
Okay.
on my pit. I have wanted that since I've started using one. I finally got it. So my fire is wood, and it depends on the flavor I'm going for. And then what I do, part of what I do is I set everything up where the smoke is getting in there, but I've got it also sitting in my Jack Daniels marinade up to about half of what I've got in there for the meat, right?
Right.
And a lot of people are like, dude, why? But I keep it lower heat. So I'm trying to keep it around, 190 to 200 cooking heat.
right.
Okay.
I keep it low heat.
And what's the usual heat for it?
There are people that swear by 300. There's people that swear by 250. I like being a little lower because it doesn't overcook your meat and it keeps it tender.
Okay.
Makes sense.
I want to build a smoke shed, but that's a couple years down the road, Ty.
Okay. So I have another question, a hypothetical, I guess.
Okay.
What do you think of the combination between like soaking the wood in like let's say Jack Daniels,
Okay.
and then for your spray or marinade, you have like a Jack Daniels maybe with a cherry cola in there?
Yeah, you could do that.
What are your thoughts on that?
I'll answer-
or use honey jack to give it a little bit of sweet honey flavor.
I will answer that this way. All right. Every year I oven bake a turkey.
Okay.
When I oven bake a turkey, I cook it in Diet Pepsi.
Okay.
One, the Diet Pepsi is you're cooking. One, it's you're lighter on your sugar. It's better for somebody who's diabetic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Number two, instead of getting in there and basting the damn thing every 10 minutes, I've got to baste it twice an hour.
So like every 30 minutes ish.
Yeah, you're talking about every 20 to 30 minutes, I've got to baste it. And it holds that moisture in, and that Diet Pepsi with what sugar is in it caramelizes your skin and gives you that golden brown cover on that turkey, right?
Uh-huh.
Say, I know when I make like a ham, I tend to use Dr. Pepper
Okay.
for my
Dr.
as
Pepper's
part
a
of my
great one, too.
glaze. So
Now, here's something else I do though.
Glaze.
Like when I am cooking the turkey that way, some people put their stuffing up the turkey's butt, right?
right.
Oh yeah.
That bread dries out the turkey.
Mm.
I can
I
see
use
that.
apples or I use oranges.
Something that always have moisture in it, and then when it
That's
cooks,
got the
it'll
moisture.
release
So
the
then you get
moisture.
the
in.
citrus coming out. You got the Diet Pepsi going in. You got everything getting caramelized and all that moisture staying inside the bird.
Yeah.
Right.
5 hours, turkey's done. You cut into a fresh or a fresh turkey breast, which we all love turkey tit. And that thing comes out and it's falling apart because it's done properly.
Right.
And you're not getting that chalky turkey taste after. You got this night like deli turkey. That's how it comes out.
Yeah, you don't have to eat the turkey with gravy
Right.
because it's so dry. You can eat it with gravy because it tastes good,
Yes.
but you don't need it.
Right. You don't need it to get some moisture back into it. It's just fine. So, that's kind of an example. So, again, this kind of it boils back to you have to cook to your own tastes. All right.
Okay.
Like later on this year, when I start my pit up again, I plan on doing my stuffed pork tenderloin. I'm going to make some beans. And I'm going to attempt something different with my poppers. Like normally it's jalapenos with a cream cheese filling that I make on my own, and I wrap them in bacon and I put them on the pit, right?
Okay.
Right.
I want to try doing this with New Mexico's authentic hatch green chilies.
Ooh.
Okay.
There you go, Corey. All right. So again, here's another one that's a great taste. Corey says he uses his ham. He cooks them in pineapple juice and uses a soy sauce apricot jam glaze that he makes.
Okay.
I'm telling you, when you're doing barbecue, and I will say this, and I think Steve will agree with me, soy sauce is a secret weapon.
Oh.
Right.
So is Worcestershire sauce.
Oh.
Horshire sauce. Yeah.
What's that here? Yeah.
Worcester.
Wash your sister sauce.
Wash your sister. Oh, gross. Another one that I love, and I love dry rubs now. A good dry rub, man, when that smokes in, and man, it pulls that flavor right in. Oh my God. Brisket, one of my favorite things to cook. I love cooking a brisket. 420's had, I love cooking a brisket.
Yes, I've had TJ's meat in my mouth.
Yes,
I don't-
420 has had my meat in his mouth.
It's like, listen, I'll even put myself on the main screen. I look forward to putting TJ's and Steve's meat in my mouth.
Look at Steve's face. He's like, ooh.
That.
Yeah, that. So I mean, seriously, like I love working with my pet. Steve likes to cook with gas. Not the kind of gas that comes out of
fucking
his
worry
ass.
about what Steve's doing, buddy.
Steve doesn't cook with the gas that comes out of his ass, but he does like to cook with gas. And Steve was cooking with gas.
Excuse me. It's only a heat source.
The
Okay,
heat source can make the difference.
Yes.
I agree.
Like
But-
I think we could all agree we'd all would rather have a burger that's been cooked over a fire, like with charcoal or wood, versus gas, or even on a griddle.
Well, let's take a vote to that. 420. What do you think?
All I'm saying is I've had both, and the meats taste better with wood.
I bet you. I can cook a burger on a gas grill and cook a burger on a charcoal grill, and you would never know the fucking difference.
I would.
No. No.
I would.
A lot of it would depend on what wood they made the charcoal out of. I think.
Okay.
You always, with the charcoal, you're gonna have the smoke flavor.
Yeah.
You're gonna have it. Maybe it's barely there sometimes,
Yes,
but
Mike.
you are
exactly.
gonna have the smoke flavor.
Yeah.
If it's cooked over propane, you've got the taste of gas. Mike's definitely right.
Not if I put a pan of wood chips that have been soaking.
Now, if you've got a smoke tube or wood chips, then that will help get rid of that gas flavor.
Yeah, that
Exactly.
will augment the flavor.
And if you're going to do that, then yeah, it's going to be more difficult to tell the difference.
Oh. I fucking hate that tie.
Oh,
Son of a
God, he
bitch.
ran out of propane. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Better
That's
not
why you-
happen to me. I'm supposed to cook out tomorrow. I better not turn my fucking grill on. Better out of propane. I'll be pissed off at you, Ty. It'd be
That
your
way-
fault.
It'll be
Like, that-
Ty's. How is it Ty's fault? You're the one cooking on that grill.
Because he said it. He said it.
That's
He
why
just kept his mouth shut.
you've always got to test your tank. You get some hot water, you pour it down from the top, and where it goes from warm to cold on the tank, that's
Oh,
where
that's
your
right.
line is.
That's right. You put
So
warm water on
always-
it.
Always check before you start.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's true.
Well, then I would suggest for this cook-off that Steve make sure he has a brand new filled tank, so that way he won't have that issue.
But I mean, like I said, when we finally do the cook-off, yeah, Steve and I are going to be eating each other's food. I
Everyone-
guarantee it.
Everyone is going to have everybody else's meat in their mouth. Okay,
Pretty
That's just
much.
how that's going to go. And we're
And
all
it's-
going to have a good time doing it.
Yeah. And we get right down to brass tacks. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, I'm going to cook my way. Steve's going to cook his way.
And I'm
Um,
going to win.
and I'm going to win, and Steve's going to be pedestrian.
I should say if Steve loses, then I automatically.
Corey says if he, and I'm guessing he's saying, yes, that's what he's saying. He says if he tastes lighter fluid in your food, then your food is trash.
in your due.
And Mike's right. That's why you prep before you get going, so you know you're ready to go. And when I'm in a competition, I start prepping a week early.
No, I didn't taste the gas there, Ty, but you did doctor them up a little bit to where it took that gas taste out of it. So
And that's what I'm like. You throw smoke tube or wood chips in there with a gas grill, yes, you're going to take a lot of that gas flavor out. But that's what it takes. You've got to do it. Now, me personally, I like the lower heat. I like the indirect heat where I've got the firebox and cooking that way. That's my preference. And when I do that, I don't really fuck it up.
Yeah. TJ's
All
meat
right.
always comes to you low and slow.
But I mean, again, Fat 420 has had beef roast that I've made. And was it bad?
pork.
I did pork once. I did beef roast the other time.
I don't remember the beef, but either way, it was still good.
Was it just
so.
the pork that I did?
Yeah, I only remember the pork.
It was
Maybe
just
maybe you
pork. Yeah,
did
you're
beef
right.
one time and I couldn't come. So
That might have been it because I did make beef roast with Rage over there once. And, well, I made 2 of them. And I expected to get a little bit out of it. Well, Rage ate 1.5. His wife ate the other half. And I got the scraps.
Yeah.
So I must have cooked it right. I had to eat the macaroni salad because that's all that was left.
hey, that macaroni salad from the Heinlichia is pretty good. So
Well, I went over to that one. When we did the pay-per-view thing, I cheated there and I went to County Market and I bought macaroni salad. I didn't make my homemade stuff. Man, my homemade macaroni salad takes me fucking 2 days to make. Because I've got to cool the pasta back down before I can mix it up. I've got to cook up the pasta and then cool it. And then I can pull it back out of the fridge and mix it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Like, Steve, you've made homemade macaroni salad, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, all right. So when you're doing it, I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
Do you use mayonnaise or do you use Miracle Whip?
I use
same thing.
Duke's mayonnaise.
Hell yeah.
You know, it tastes the
Definitely
same-
use Duke's.
Tastes the same to me.
Did you just say that? Steve, did you
What?
hear him?
Who?
420.
What did he say?
It's both eggs, and vinegar in both of them. The only difference is maybe if they put different spices in one or the other. That's the only difference.
It
I
doesn't
said,
make any difference. Difference is
Hey.
different.
So
He said
I don't
Miracle
even-
Whip and mayo are the same thing.
Oh no, they're not.
I don't even like macaroni salad or potato salad or mayonnaise for
Really?
that matter. Yeah.
Yes, Duke's is my absolute favorite. I love Duke's mayo.
Actually, QP is better than Duke's.
No. No.
The Japanese mayo is way better.
Steve and I are in agreement. Best mayo out there is Duke's.
Well, you got to
Oh.
remember Steve's pedestrian palate, so I wouldn't count.
I
Oh,
like
yeah.
Duke's. All right, let's start here. Here's the difference between mayo and Miracle Whip. One is a tasty condiment made mainly out of eggs and vinegar. The other one is sawdust, rat droppings, and everything off of the mayo factory floor.
Ooh.
Is that why it has a tang to it?
Yes, that is why you get the tang out of Miracle Whip. Oh, God, I hate Miracle Whip.
I like it. Sometimes I don't though.
Like
If you look at
I
the
like what
base
Corey said.
ingredients of both of them, it's the same thing. The only difference is the spices.
Ty's right. I did have Miracle Whip growing up because it was cheaper, but then I discovered the Aldi brand mayo,
Oh,
and then man, I started eating that like crazy. But then when I first had Duke's, it was over. Mike's saying blue plate.
Oh well, that's only for you people in the South.
Right.
Yeah, we don't have that stuff here.
But dude, I get Dukes down here, and I mean,
Oh yeah,
but I
you can
found out
do-
they can't. I found out they cannot get or I've got a friend of mine I work with that his wife goes back up to her home state of New York. But when she flies up to New York, she's got to pack like 8 bottles of, 8 of the jars of
Oh.
Dukes into her bag to take to his kids so they get Dukes because they can't get it up in northern New York.
Oh.
Speaking of food, I actually have a friend that when they go visit her kids down in Florida, they bring like 8 to 10 bags of kitchen cooked potato chips just down there so that way they can have them.
I believe it. So, yeah, Corey says Miracle Whip is sweet and tangy in all the wrong places. And speaking of wrong things, there you go. Mike says his wife's a cook, and she's from Louisiana. You can't.
Oh yeah.
So can we get Mike involved, or at least Mike's wife involved in this barbecue? Maybe have a boil or something from them.
Yeah.
I'd love to have a crawfish boil. God, it sounds so good. What do you think, Steve? Crawdad boil?
Maybe even have
yeah.
that former Louisiana State Police guy come and do something too.
There you go.
Oh, stale cracker. That's right.
Yeah,
That's
Blue
his
Plate's
name.
Louisiana thing. Duke's is a Southern thing.
Ooh.
Fat 420, your final thoughts tonight.
Final thoughts. Like I said earlier, Fat 420's pit stop with Ty and Steve will be on Saturday at noon Central. Then we will be back Saturday. Fucking hell, I can't even talk now because I'm so stoned.
Stoned it did.
Stoned it did. So, Sunday at 4 p.m. Central for another edition of Mayhem's Amigos. Then, after Mayhem's Amigos at 6 Central, I will be doing a radio show where I'll be spinning different styles of records. And then Tuesday night at 6 Central. And these both shows are on iVlog.tv. I'll just be playing music for you. And then we'll be back again here a week later for this show. And Steve, you're going to lose this cook-off. And a
I
Hornet
didn't
car,
say it.
and a Hornet car is not a real race car. And those are my final thoughts.
Wow.
Adam, your final
Big
thoughts
talk
tonight.
coming from somebody that never had fucking race car.
I did, buddy. I had an 81 Chevette.
Adam, your final thoughts, please.
Oh wow. Okay. All right. Next time you see me, it'll be Fat 420's show, the pit stop. If you see me, something may have gone wrong.
What
But,
fucking day is that show on?
It's
Saturday.
on Saturday at noon.
Oh, what time?
Noon.
Oh fuck. Okay.
If you've got to do the cookout, you got to do the cookout.
Yeah, it's cool.
Oh yeah, I got a cookout Saturday, so
Yep. So, I guess if I have to be on with 420 and Ty, I can fill in for you or try to.
well, cookout's not till 5 o'clock. We'll be over by 5
Oh,
No,
o'clock.
you'll be fine. You'll be fine. So, other than that, you can see me here on Mayhem's Amigos on Thursdays and Sundays. I also have Weird Frequencies on Sunday evenings at about 8 or 9, depending upon the host.
Bigfoot is
Um,
bullshit.
And other than that,
Did you shit your pants?
Had to
Stay-
sneeze.
Other than that, stay tuned for the Nerdy Show coming up, where you will see a review for the Switch 2, as well as some other content that I still have yet to make. You can catch me and 420 there at least. Maybe some other people if we can get it figured out.
All right,
Stay
Steve.
tuned for that.
Oh, is it my
Steve,
turn
your
now?
final thoughts. Yes.
Fuck, you know I'm on the bottom.
That's what she said.
Steve, you're a bottom?
What day is this?
Thursday.
Today's
Oh,
Wednesday.
I'll be back tomorrow morning on the Morning Disaster.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
For the subscriber, this subscriber show, just subscriber another show,
Subscriber show.
and then I'll be on Saturday morning on the Morning Disaster. Then I guess I'll be on Fat 420's Pit Stop with Ty and Steve, and then Sunday morning I'm on the radio. We'll get Crispy on the radio, and then it's Monday. And it's time for
where's
Break
that
and Bake.
at? Where you-
Southern Fried Radio, fried with a Y.
And what's the name of that show?
It's a shit show with the stain.
Today, Junior.
And I don't know what kind of music I'll be playing. I think I'll be playing top 40 from 1980.
Oh my God! There's going to be some Madonna in there, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, like
And,
a virgin. Oh,
Cindy
Maybe
Lauper.
some Tiffany.
yep. Wake
Uh,
me up
Bat-
before you go.
Ty's final thought is he will be back on Fat 420's Pit Stop with Ty and Steve Saturday at noon. Can't wait to see everybody and thought we had a great show tonight. And he says, okay, Hornet drivers, that's enough coming from a race car driver. Corey says, 420, did you ever pick up Poontang by saying you had a vet, she-vet?
Almost, but it was a 7-year-old.
Oh,
Mike says, great show tonight. Appreciate it,
great
everybody.
show.
Thank you, everyone on the replay that's checking us out. I hope you guys enjoy the show as well.
Oh.
And I hope you enjoyed the show as well. I'm sorry I didn't get to say anything right at the beginning of the show. We were right into it tonight. I will be back Sunday for another edition of Mayhem's Amigos at 4 p.m. I hope everybody tunes in and we have a great time. In the meantime, I want everybody, the Hill Country, we are finally leveling out our lake levels. We are at 100% on lake levels. We have not seen these levels in 5 years.
Yeah, I sent a video to the group chat about how they're taking buses across those dilapidated roads to pick up people
Yeah.
finally. So
Yeah.
So
That looks
we
promising.
have a lot of cleanup effort that's still going. Any donations, any help that you guys are sending down here, we consider it a blessing. Thank you for everything you've done. Thank you for supporting the shows. Thank you for supporting the network. And for
Exactly.
everyone here,
Thank
for
you.
Adam, for 420, and for the Stain, who's getting his Medicare bus ready.
Okay, right, I am.
I'm
Go,
TJ.
Diddy.
We will see all of you guys again as we are together, and hopefully we'll get Irene and Squirrel back with us soon. We'll see all you guys right here on Mayhem's Amigos Sunday at 4. Thank you. God bless all of you. Have a good night tonight.
Good night, everybody.